Speedrunners have managed to find ways to complete games in record time, yet the world has never really seen someone speedrun an entire MMO. So today, ladies and gents, I'm going to try and speedrun from level 1 to level 50 in Rift, a game which should take around about 60 hours to hit max level in. But can I do it in less than 2 hours? Is it possible? Have I gone insane? Or perhaps is this game a buggy mess filled with exploits? Let's find out. But our goal is very simple. We are going to create a level 1 character and we are going to max level them as fast as possible, using all of my amazing abilities as a professional video game exploiter. So just before we start, hop on down to the comment section and set your own predictions as to how long you expect it will take me to reach max level. Bearing in mind I do believe the average time to max level in this game is around about 50 hours. So let's see how fast I can do it. So we're going to hop onto the Shard of Typheria here. This is going to be our server. We're then going to need to pick an origin. We're going to go for Guardians. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be playing as the lovely Eileen Dover. And with this, we're ready to begin our wonderful quest. Okay, the clock is now running, so we're just going to skip that intro cutscene, move straight into the tutorial area, and oh wow, use the WASD keys. Don't show me movement tips. I know how to bloody move a camera around. Anyway, what's going on around here? It looks like we've got a sanctuary warden that I should probably talk to. There's another person here. Anyway, we now need to go do some basic quests, and now I must run down here to speak to this individual over here. It looks like we are currently involved in some kind of high-octane giga siege, which is quite exciting. I mean, I would be able to tell if the render distance was large enough, but it is alas not. Anyway, fantastic, here we are. I think we're getting some kind of patron bonus to give us extra experience. I imagine that is because this game, like all games published by Glyph, are horrifically pay to win. Anyway, first quest, kill a whole bunch of weird zombies, so let's just do that. I realize I should have summoned my companion before going into combat because that would have made a lot more sense. So, okay, we've killed the first one of the enemies. Now to kill the other one. There we go, our lovely little beastie boy is doing a splendid job. And there we go, we've almost done it. We've almost completed our second quest. Amazing. And with it, we've almost even leveled up. My goodness. Okay, now I need to collect some imbued swords. And I'm level 2, so I can spend a soul point. Alright, time to go down there to collect some imbued swords. Only one more imbued sword, and then I've completed this quest. Come on, pick up them imbued boys. No, don't interrupt me. I am busy. I am busy collecting loot off the floor, Mr. Corrupted Knight. Please leave me alone. Alright, and there we go. I've picked up all of the necessary imbued swords. Wonderful. I'll call forth my Razor Beast, which I do by doing this kind of like weird pose here. Lovely. And my Razor Beastie shall protect me. Alright, time to hand in this lovely quest. Alright, most of the opening of this game so far has just been murdering stuff and just pointing at stuff and clicking, which is generally how most MMOs play out. So I'd say largely we're following the script well. I don't necessarily think I'm going faster than most people who've actually played the game before, but I think one of the fun joys of speedrunning is speedrunning when you've never played something. That way you're guaranteed an interesting adventure as you try and have to piece all of this rubbish together. Alright, now I must quite simply run out into the countryside and murder people who are, yep, here we go, they're spawning in. We just had to simply go far enough out into the Microsoft Hills in order for them to actually render in. Oh my goodness, I've just been given some relentless trousers. Oh yes, now that's the kind of clothing that I like. Who doesn't like a good pair of relentless trousers? Oh, and I just got yeeted off of this podium. Great, I'm now an orb, and the world is rendering before my eyes. Oh dear. I think my current mission is to literally go and get myself a horse. Yes, it is. Okay. There it is. It's a horse. It's a horse. Yeah. Time to cleanse a horsey. Here we go. Wabam. Cleansed. And hang on a second. That wasn't cleansing. That was just killing the old one and making a new one. That's not cleansing. Okay. But hey, we can do horsey jumps. Look at that. Whee. Oh, wow. What a game. What a game. Better than The Witcher 3. Guaranteed. Oh, we're up to level 6. Fantastic. That's pretty much like we've almost finished the game. I'm going to cool my horsey forward. And now we're going to go and close down some kind of giant beam of death. Yep, those weird sky tentacles. But oh, we got a cutscene here. Or are we just meant to... Oh no, we're just meant to stand here and watch as they blast the enemies in front of me. Why don't the angels do that on all of the enemies? Oh wow, yeah, we destroyed that rift. Heck yeah. Oh, we've done a great thing. Oh wow, yay, we're fighting a boss. Okay, when we kill this dude, I'm sure that's the entire game over, because this dude set himself up to be the final villain. Oh great, he's dead. My god, what a big fuss for nothing. Oh, and has the game crashed? Game? No, it's still going. Okay, straight into a cutscene. Lovely, right, let's skip that. Come on, this is a speedrun, and yep, this looks like a normal MMO to me. But fantastic, that's the tutorial pretty much completed. Right, we're now making our way over to Argent Glade, where I reckon I'm going to start being able to actually bring on the absolute power leveling strategy that of course all good speedruns need. And this is going to be a speedrun like no other. Here we go, Argent Glade. This definitely seems like a little settlement-y area for us. Oh my god, we just leveled up. Your new patron status should be applied to your character within a couple minutes. Nice. Just got summon a whole bunch of stuff. Great. I guess I've now become a patron because no one is playing this goddamn game anymore. That's fine. Okay, now in order to break the game, we basically need to accept 2 daily quests. We've already accepted one and done it. It was really far back over here, and it basically just involved killing some rift creatures. And then we've just taken another quest to just kill 12 rift creatures. It really is as easy as that. We just have to kill 12 of them. Ooh, this looks like a rift creature to me. I mean, it also does look like it's a lot higher of a level than I am. There's only one way to find out. You a rift creature? Nope. Now these look like rift creatures to me. Yep, you're so a weird rifty creature. There we go, that's 1 of 12 killed. 4 out of 12 complete. We're doing great, we're doing great. Efficiency is at maximum. Right, there we go, 6 out of 12. We're halfway there, ladies and gentlemen. Go, rift creature's almost dead. Yes, fantastic, okay. Right, there we go, we've killed all of the necessary rift creatures. We have completed our quests. So we've got 2 daily quests completed out of 10. So we can see that in our lovely little bag right here. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and position ourselves somewhere nice and jazzy where I can now power level my way through the rest of the game. And power leveling my way through the rest of the game basically involves standing completely still, because what we're going to be using is an enlightened feature called destroying this game's very balance, because the developers decided to cut some corners when it came to the netcode of this game. And that means we're going to be able to use an exploit that exists in many video games, and for some reason in an MMO where an exploit like this is incredibly detrimental to the economy, we're going to be able to do it anyway. So most importantly, we're going to need to set ourselves up. Firstly, we need to move into windowed mode. Now, in order to pull off this brand new exploit, we're going to need to use 2 very important programs. Firstly, we're going to use an auto-clicker program, which has one simple job of quite simply mashing one spot on the screen as much as possible. And then the next program we're using is Net Balancer. This is a very special program which allows us to throttle the internet speeds of any program we're currently running. And in our case, that means we're going to be absolutely crippling the Rift client, meaning it can only use a very small amount of data at any one time. Now, just to test this out, we're going to limit it to just 4 kilobits per second. That's right, Rift can now only download and upload 4 kilobits per second worth of data, meaning that potentially we're going to be seeing a slightly laggier game. Okay, right, welcome into the game, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just quickly check that this is actually being covered, but as you can see, the lag we're now seeing is absolutely incredible. Players and just general objects are teleporting around us. We don't particularly want this game to function very well. No, we want as much rubber banding as possible, just like this, as rubber banding is fantastic for us. It means that some of the naughtiness that the game should be detecting is going to slip through the net. Now that we're ready and I've got my auto clicker set up and we've got the game running here nicely, we're going to quite simply open up our lovely dailies here. Now what we want to do is we want to line up the lovely finish button on top of where we push to actually accept the rewards for our daily quest, so that we quite simply can push the button to accept the rewards and immediately end up pushing finish as well. So we're then going to assign that position to our auto clicker. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, here we go. With just one press, we're now going to accept and then immediately claim the reward for this quest over and over again as many times as possible. Right, 3, 2, 1, let's go! And as you can see, we're repeatedly finishing and also accepting this quest over and over again and getting multiple rewards for it. Oh, beans! It wasn't quite perfect. Oh no. Oh wait, no, it is still going, but sadly not gloriously perfect. We did manage to level up a lot, and we are now straight up to level 15, which is good by doing those 2 daily quests, but sadly, evidently I wasn't lagging hard enough, which means I have to stop the run here and come back tomorrow to do those exact 2 same daily quests again, but this time lag the game harder. But as you can see, we have just handed in one quest multiple times. We've handed in this quest here 8 times, being given well over 10 gold for a quest that should only give us 1 gold and 74 silver. But more importantly, we got experience from it. And then we got a Brit from Beyond, another quest where we're given 3 gold and 19 silver, which we handed in a bajillion quantities of time, managed to also level up a bunch, and continue handing this bad boy in. Look at how much money we got from it, fantastic. But of course it wasn't perfectly efficient. We need to lag the game a little bit harder, keep it going, and then hopefully we can just continue this process infinitely. Alright, welcome back ladies and gentlemen. It's a new day. I've completed our 2 daily quests, which were the exact same as yesterday. It was quite simply kill 12 rift creatures, a process which literally takes 4 minutes to do. It is not difficult. And we are now ready to leave our auto-clicker running. We're going to leave it running for quite a while this time. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I've throttled the netcode of this game, which is now absolutely lagging the hell out, and we are ready to hand a quest in multiple times. Let us begin. And as you can see, we are finishing this quest over and over again without actually handing it in. But the game is going to register this as actually occurring as soon as the servers eventually catch back up to what we're doing. Now, logically, you out there might say, hang on a second, you can't claim the reward for a piece of work after you've only done it once. Because effectively what's happening here is if, say, a nice old lady walked up to you and said, hey, can you please pick up that lovely apple on the floor for me? I'll give you 10 gold. And then you proceed to pick up the lovely apple on the floor a bajillion times. Now, our first quest has technically gone through, but that's okay. As you can see, we're merrily spamming away still, and we should now be leveling up. There we go. We've achieved level 17, and we're just going to keep handing in all of these lovely quests. No questions asked whatsoever, game. Who knows what's even happening anymore? I'm just gaining experience. There we go. We're now level 18, champion of Silverwood, if you can believe it. Isn't that glorious? Anyway, we're just going to keep progressing and handing this lovely quest in now for the rest of eternity. We can leave this bad boy running. That's now level 19. We're doing pretty good, I'd say, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't half bad at all. Now, the later levels are going to, of course, require a fair bit more experience, but that's okay because I have quite literally until the end of time to hand in this quest, and so as I haven't got anything better to do with my Wednesday evening, I might as well be doing this. I can probably leave this bad boy running for an hour, and so that's exactly what I'm gonna go do. Editor, feel free to speed up the footage now and add on some wacky music. I'll see you guys in about 40 minutes. Okay, we did just get disconnected there, but we'll see how the game... Oh, we're now level 37! That's interesting. Last time I checked, we weren't level 37. Okay, I feel like we throttled the internet connection there too hard, because whilst, yes, we have gained near infinite money, and also we're now level 37, that puts us slap bang halfway through the game. Due to the fact that we lagged out of the game, that means our missions are complete, and I have to come back and do this again tomorrow. That's right. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. It's going to take a handful of minutes extra simply because I lagged the game too hard. Right, anyway, I'll see all of you guys tomorrow when I attempt this lovely daily quest again.
One new character later.
Okay, welcome back into the lovely world of Benderveer as we speedrun the game. Now, a few things have changed. You'll notice we're level 45. This is because the game actually caught up, and it turns out this is where we are after our first exploit. Next up, an entire day has passed, and I've discovered that there's 2 more repeatable quests located just over here north of the Quicksilver College. So we've taken both of them. They basically involved shutting down the rifts again, meaning that we could do 4 quests at effectively the same time, which has led to this maximum efficiency setup whereby we can hand in all 4 quests at the exact same time. Now, I've got my lovely game throttle on. We're limited to 1.7 kilobits up and down, and I do believe that now is the perfect opportunity to destroy the game. So with my auto clicker ready and the game now successfully lagged into oblivion, time for us to start the exploit, ladies and gentlemen. Let's begin. 3, 2, 1, and start! And I'll just have to leave my computer running for the rest of eternity, and hopefully we shall speed run an entire MMO! It's bloody perfectly balanced. Speaking of which, I do actually have one terrible MMO-based dad joke. What's Owen Wilson's favourite MMORPG? Wow! That's how he says wow, isn't it? Oh my goodness, it's such a bad joke. But I love Owen Wilson's wow. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We've achieved our goal of hitting the original original max level cap in this game, which was of course 50. And yes, of course, we've exceeded it and managed a glorious level 51. If we wanted, we could technically head up to this game's new level cap, which is level 70, but there's literally no reason to do that. It would take far too much time, it would not be fun at all, and well, no one's playing this game, so who would I even have to show it off to? Absolutely no one. Just my bird pet? My bird pet doesn't care what level I am. Bird pet loves me no matter what level. So consequently, our quest ends here today, as we have proven once and for all that yes, you can finish an entire MMO in a speedrun record-breaking time, provided you're willing to absolutely abuse any and all development features the game has by deliberately crippling your internet speeds and mashing down the left mouse button as fast as possible. The fact that this even managed to make it into an MMO and has managed to maintain its presence in an MMO for over 10 years is absolutely ridiculous. Consequently, I don't care that I've just shown it off to the world. By all means, go and try it out yourselves. Nobody's going to notice. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, this glorious video comes to an end. If you enjoyed it, then you legally have to give it a like, and then hop on down to the comment section to tell me if you ever played Rift, or if there's another game you'd like to see me break using glorious exploits. As always, a massive thank you to each and every one of our amazing YouTube channel members and patrons, whose generous money funds my crippling tea drinking addiction. Thank you very much. And hey, if you're sat there wondering what video you'd quite like to watch next, well, look no further than this one on screen now, hand-chosen by myself to be absolutely perfect for you. And if you want even more videos, why not subscribe? Yes, do it.